We'll be interested to see the decisions that MIBR make on this defensive side. They're going to be starting out on CT as it is Mad Lions' pick, and it is Mad Lions trying to stay in this series. If they lose here, they drop down to play Havu, and as you mentioned, that's a frightening prospect.
It is definitely not to be underestimated. You want to be really careful about that.
I shouldn't say this, but I'm pretty confident Havu is the only team that's actually beaten Mad Lions in a series at this event.
Did they? Or did
in the opening series?
Maybe they did. Could be. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
First round coming up, we've got a smoke that's already been put out and a Molotov as well on a Cillian, and Fur will pick off a Cillian before he even gets to throw that second grenade. More kills coming through. He nearly did the 180 to take down a third one, but they're running in. This has all been red. Still fighting back though are Mad Lions, trying their very best, and even that is not going to be good enough against Mayan. Double kill for him and a double for Fur.
That almost fell apart. The aggression on a ramp was a weird crossfire, a weird triangle setup that, Mad Lions was not ready to deal with. What a great couple of shots from Fur. He essentially just did to them what Mad Lions did on their pistol run of train, which was push up Ivy and get 2 kills. Fur gets aggressive in window and finds 2 kills.
In the glory days of Fallen playing with the AWP, he actually did used to play aggressive CT ramp on the A ramp with it, which is incredible to watch. Now there are so many things that has made that more difficult to do since, but maybe we could use that as like a measure for how much Fallen they actually feel in this game, right? I'd say if he starts to push down that ramp, then we know what kind of territory we're in. Getting picked off in the middle. Pretty much everyone except for Bobsky.
I know that's only the second round and it's against, unarmored pistols, but I really like this from MIBR, this start. Fur being aggressive in window, and now again here on this pistol round, pushing and challenging when you don't have to in middle. Kind of just starting to send the signal to Mad Lions to say, you are not going to get mid for free. And if you look as well the position of Fur, we know he's going to like to push underpass as well, but that's a player that is going to enjoy being aggressive if they ever want to switch up and push towards top mid. AWP on Fallen.
I mean, there's no reason to let Mad Lions start to feel any level of comfort, right?
And against a tactical team like Mad Lions, you definitely don't want them feeling comfortable that they can just take mid whenever they want it. Strategic squads will abuse mid control if they're allowed to have it round after round. Again, a challenge, and you almost feel like that should have been an opening kill for KNG. A Cillian down at 22 HP.
Oh, they're going to go really quickly. Roy will get the opening. Shush goes down next. Fallen trying to stay back with the AWP. A nice pick off there. The Cillian so tagged from earlier in that fight against the FAMAS. It's a 3-on-4, and Bobsky's on the bomb site alone with the bomb. Grenade, it almost lands right on top of him. That's pretty good. But how does he get the bomb plant? I mean, he's there, but they just can't find a space for it.
Oh, and that kill forces Bubsky to back off, and KNG wins a crazy fight with Acor in mid. And Bubsky, once Roy goes down in Palace, he does not have that teammate who could swing to help him fight towards CT spawn, and it's not worth it. He's booking it. He's thinking bomb plant at the moment at the B bomb site, and he's going to get it. No one from MIBR has moved, and this is a typical MIBR, post-plant situation where they just, not even post-plant, just mid-round when they lose control of the other bomb site, the 3 players will stick together at one bomb site and make sure that they're all going to be ready for the retake together.
Yeah, and he's really boxed in. I don't know, a whole series of things have to work out well for Bobsky to make this even close to possible. And now he's been spotted. That probably need to be a kill right away to at least make it a 1-on-2. He snuck in, but the orb is waiting for him. Smart play, and that will be the round for MIBR. At least with a bomb plant against for Mad Lions, that helps out a little bit. But I don't know. That was... I'm not sure. I almost want to see the replay of Acor failing that spray in the window, because it actually looked like that should have been a kill.
Looked like it was hitting the, the bars. The spam just wasn't doing the damage that he wanted. That's a big fight for KNG to win, and this follow-up, we'll get it from the other angle.
Maybe that is it.
Yeah, KNG wasn't touched in that battle.
That's so weird.
3-0, and with that plant, Mad Lions buy. They were right on the edge around, 3,700, 4,000 on most of their players. So a couple guys dropped down to Galil's for utility, UMP on a Cillian for utility. Same with the Tech 9 on Acor, who's saving up a bit of extra cash for an AWP. And they're going to test KNG and Taco at the B bomb site.
But look, they think they already have a grenade primed. KNG just wants to flash in case anyone thinks he's going to switch the HE grenade instead and throw it a little bit deep. It does land behind Bobsky.
Double nade. Not the damage they would have liked. Pop flash lined up for Taco. It's a bit early. Another one can come out, but Taco's dropped off the angle.
It lands right in between them, and now they're down on the low ground. That is so quick that KNG is just not ready for it. He's surely... Oh, no! No one's checked. Again, it's almost a replay of what was happening on train on the B-bomb side. Taco with a big double, turning for it, and nearly the triple. That would have been beautiful. Fallen, he misses a chance there, but he's on the bomb site, ready to fight. 2-on-2, and he is still alive. Finally, the tech line coming into play, and man, he is feeling so uncomfortable. Mad Lions won the round, but I don't know. That is a crazy round.
Yeah, Taco almost recovered it, and again, with so many flashbangs, so hectic.
They didn't check for him by the spindles on train.
Yeah, and it almost bit him here. This is the play that wins the round. Bubsky's so aggressive getting out. He even gets one more on the rotation. Taco almost recovers, but MIBR were never able to settle that round down. Even in the 2-on-2 at the end, Fallen was already so committed, and he had no safe place to run to. Nice first round on the board for Mad Lions. And look what it's done to MIBR's defense. Double up setup, 2 Deagles on Mayern and Fur.
I actually love the idea of having the double up. I mean, I know we talked a lot about how hard it could be to find an angle here, but what would it do to Mad Lions' confidence if you just out-open them in this round? It's gonna crush their economy. It's just gonna feel awful.
It looks like Bubsky wants to be aggressive here, and Taco's going to have a huge fight to win. Some spam coming in, but Bubsky not committing further than that. It does pull KNG over towards Market for just a moment, so no eyes on window. That's going to make Fur cautious with the Deagle to check behind for a boost.
I think Bubsky was trying to go for the van spam from the kitchen up in the B hallways as well, but didn't connect with Taco at all. They have so few grenades defending that B-bomb site, but they do have that AWP being wheeled into place.
Mad Lions is trying to execute a split-up catwalk with that mid-control, and this could be very effective.
See, KNG, early first kill, but they just get overwhelmed. Taco just, I mean, if they had more grenades, they could have bought some time here, but that's a rough way to lose the round, even in spite of getting the first kill. Nice hit for Mad Lions. Yeah,
flashbangs were just so good for Mad Lions there. Taco, the last 2 times they've hit that bomb site, we obviously saw previously, he's catching so many flashbangs. It's really hard for him. Like, obviously that first player coming out halls that's the important kill, just to keep space for your secondary support player at the B bomb site. So even though KNG gets one at catwalk, Taco's way too blind to stop that next player from coming out to punish him. Difficult to deal with, and Mad Lions now have 2 on the board, and they are in definite control of the economy now.
Yes, they are. Had a chance to have 2 orbs, but no reason to on the T side, and with A-Core being the main guy for it, why not just give it to him and continue on?
Well, this is where we're going to see what kind of Fallen is going to come into this game. MIBR's money is so depleted that I don't even think they can invest in upgraded pistols on Taco and KNG. They can't invest in utility. They just have what they brought into this round from the previous, which is an unarmored AWP on Fallen and the 2 Deagles. So you'd really imagine that Fallen has to find some way to even the odds, to thin things out, go for a pick. It's mid that he's chosen, and he's going to jump down, and you like this kind of Fallen.
I'm shocked that he has no one there to back him up, but yeah, I do actually kind of like it. He's just saying, it's all on my shoulders. Let's try and see what we could do here and flex on them a little bit. Shush, shoulder peeking to bait out the shot. Oh, and he's going to get exactly what he asked for. Bomb is back in T-spawn, and Fallen just, there's no one there to catch him on the other side. He just walks back, gets it for free.
There's no one at the B bomb site, though, and this is the real problem. Even though the bomb is still very far away, there's no one even close for MIBR to have the information that this site is lost. Fallen's rotating over with the op, and I don't even think this is the right call. He's got to be so careful. He's zoned in from A-Core, looking for that exact cross, and yeah, that's too fast. And now, you can look, Bubsky, the constant aggressor towards this B bomb site is going to push into Market and make sure that op cannot be recovered. I think the better play, although, again, just as we talked about, it's hard to fault Fallen too much as he's trying to just straight up win the round for his team. Send a pistol over to investigate so you don't lose the op in this situation.
Yeah, I mean, that probably would have worked out a little bit better. But there's something about, let's say, the confidence, or what it sort of shows about him, that he's actually feeling like, okay, I'm going to go take the fight. I know this could be, if there's a chance that we win the round, it'll be based on getting one of the kills and then repositioning into the right, space. And it's hard to know, right? He just, this time, did not pick the right side of the map.
Yep.
3-3 as Mad Lions are going to be picking up a third round.
It's just, this is the outcome that kind of really hurts, especially with losing that op. You know, it's one thing, everyone's sitting at around $4,500 on the MIBR side. At least if you have that op on Fallen, you have rifles around it and you still have a strong buy. Now it's all 5 rifles, and it's obvious that you're prioritizing getting AWP in the hands of Fallen.
And I still would have loved to have seen, again, the double op, or maybe on KNG, just, I think, or Taco, as you were saying, just that deep angle into the B bomb site gives you so much more space to work with in middle and A.
I think they might go to it now that they've lost 2 rounds to the B bomb site. I think they might really enjoy that deep spot if they can. That might be something when they get the money for a double op, or if they pick up a second AWP. That is likely, I think, the outcome. Delayed mid-aggression, a pop flash over to try and catch someone out in the open. It doesn't work. But at the moment, Bubsky's feeling so confident at this B bomb site against Taco and against KNG.
Oh, that's annoying for Taco. I think he did get spotted falling back, but not going to get killed for it. I like that Bubsky is doing this. It's kind of an underrated thing, because you actually can shoot through the lip of that, and not uncommon. And now he's going to go back here and spam for the van, in case people are hiding on that box. This is what he did last time, so actually look like MIBR were almost ready for him to do that.
It's keeping a second player at the B bomb site. It's making them use utility. It's making them nervous more than anything. And now that the smoke fades, Taco's got to be focused on these halls. KNG rotates to mid. He's got a crossfire set up with Fur in connector.
Yeah, that M4, not much showing. He's still a little bit of danger though. Trying to fall back through, and not going to get caught on the crossfire though. Not turning quick enough as A-Core. KNG with a big double, and he's going to make it a triple. That is such a shutdown, just all of them going down in the middle. And in slightly confusing fashion there. I mean, Bubsky can maybe do some damage here at the end, but even that is looking unlikely at the moment. He's so trapped in here. Molotovs, grenades, and everything else. And they're going to get him without losing a single player. Wow.
Yeah, that was a bit of a disjointed attack from Mad Lions that you wouldn't expect to come out of their camp. No flashbangs, no smokes.
I really thought...
One by one into KNG's crosshair.
Yeah, but I actually thought Fur was going to get... I thought he was going to get traded right away. I thought, you know, they were just going to go and spam that position.
I mean, to be fair, they were looking for him. That's why KNG's able to get a couple of freebies as they come up catwalk. The Alper, A-Core, zoned in for Fur and didn't even react in time for the catwalk defense. So timeout called from Mad Lions. They've got plenty of money for a buy in this round, and a 1-round lead for MIBR. They've got the op back as well for Fallen. They pick it up for free off A-Core.
Yeah, that's really helpful. Fair bit of money on Mad Lions, even just winning 3 in a row. So they're gonna be good to buy in this round. I think Cillian had like 8,000 or something at the beginning of it, so he was doing all right.
He was real rich.
Yeah. 3-4 though. They need to keep this straight at the moment, MIBR. They're on the CT side. I think Mad Lions are feeling pretty confident about what's going on here. Even though they've run into a couple of scary rounds like that last one, overall the plan seems to be working.
There's a buy for each of these teams after this round, no matter who loses. But then you start getting into the scary scenario of losing everything. Again, a fast split towards the B bomb site. And actually, Fallen has rotated to A. It's KNG, but he's backpedaling already. He's in a tough spot, and Shush takes him down as Cillian finds Taco, and you gotta save.
I'm done, yeah. That is so quick. There's even a world in which KNG is caught pushing up to that corner because it's so fast that he's not even aware of it. And even if he realized that he's like, oh, I have to back up. They saw him hide behind the pillar. They knew that he was there. That is unbelievably quickly for that round to be done.
And that round right there, this is going to be the main challenge of MIBR's defense, is finding a way against a team that has such good protocols with their smokes and flashbangs that are able to execute a fast-paced split like that, a rush up catwalk. But you have to find a way to challenge mid and not allow them to have access that quickly.
No one else being found at the end of the round. I don't really blame Mad Lions for not wanting to hunt. That's not the kind of economy they have. Bubsky surviving on 3 health. Wow, he almost went down. He must have the math on that corner down precisely.
At least 3 of the rounds, I think it's all 4, but at least 3 of the rounds for Mad Lions have been won at this B bomb site.
And tactically, that's something you could start to lean on, right?
Yeah.
Let's say, well, how much do we have to show it B now before they overreact? That would be a big open question right now.
Well, there could be a subtle change. It could be more of Fallen playing in, in middle in the window with the AWP, and instead of falling back to A, if he feels mid pressure, falls back to B. But you're exactly right. Even that's going to weaken things up. So look at the change now. KNG on catwalk, and they've put Fur, who's been playing in middle. He's going to be in the ladder room.
Look at Mad Lions. They're abusing it. They're so quick out on A while there's really no one here. I mean, Mayan is just taking an eye on it. Oh. That's an incredible flick to take down. With the bomb as well in the middle. Bubsky, if he had gone down there, that might have been the end of the round. Fur should be able to get him for free, shooting him in the side of the head. Still a 4-on-3 here, and in spite of not really having that many people at the bomb site to begin with, they're still doing a good job defending it. Asilian is not going to be happy about that. A-Core fighting back a little bit, but the bomb plant still needs to happen, and it needs to happen quickly.
I think a re-smoke towards connector. No, it just fades. The re-smoke was towards CG spawn. A-Core going to get aggressive. Still a chance here. Fur's really the only defender close by, and that's a shotgun off. Flank coming in, Palace. That's Taco.
And that's maybe a hard flank to read. He could probably get a kill on Roy almost for free if he's going to stick around in Sandwich. Fallen is far away. Oh no, it's been spotted. He actually was looking for it for just a second. Now he sees it. Taco will still win the fight. And that leaves it all up to A-Core. That smoke is going to be really annoying. And A-Core is just stuck looking the other way. This is so dangerous. Fallen is still really far away. And he walks right into it. A-Core gets the kill. Now up to a triple. And he's no idea where Fallen is coming. Oh no! He still gets the flick. That is ridiculous. He actually wasn't even looking.
Yeah, I don't know, again, maybe some miscommunication, but more than anything, it just felt like Fallen had no hustle in getting involved in that retake. And you're exactly right. That's Mad Lions setting that up with so much B success. And look at the difference. Look at the strategy that Fur and Fallen have. Fur getting boosted up into the ladder room, and Fallen just taking a long time to rotate around by virtue of that tactic, and it's fast-paced out Palace. That is perfect long-term calling for Mad Lions.
Scout in the middle here for Fur. Looking for a fast headshot if he can. He actually does a significant amount of damage to Shush. But yeah, that is abusing the fact that they've put so much weight on the B bomb site for a while. Tactically, that all worked out exactly like they wanted. They still almost lost the round.
Bubsky maintaining the pressure at the B bomb site.
It's nice to give the same kind of feeling, even if you end up doing something else, right? Bubsky's just all the time over there shooting at that ledge, so... And Taco, how do you make a call, right?
Yeah, I imagine Bubsky's got free reign to use his utility at B however he wants. Especially because he's the initiator. When they do these kind of tactics, he's the first one out, so it doesn't matter if he has flashbangs or smokes or nades left over, because he's likely not going to use them.
Well, they're going to go for
if
B
there's
once again.
Any resistance on this defense between Taco and Fallen, KNG gets so powerful.
The timing, though, is so awkward, and yeah, he's going to get shot on the side of the head. That is really unfortunate. I still like it. I still think that's a cool idea for KNG. And those kind of plays, I mean, they are a little bit of a point flip, right? You really don't know if you're going to get the right timing at the end of it. He didn't this time in spite of a lot of damage on Mad Lions.
That almost actually, that could have worked out pretty decently for MIBR if they were able to get, even just one kill at that point. But 4 players all tagged up to below half HP could have been a nice cleanup for a scout and all those deagles. Back into the buy, and MIBR, they've only won, what, 2 gun rounds, I believe, that third round?
Yes.
And the one later on in the half, so they're really, really hurting to contain this Mad Lions attack.
Yeah, it suddenly feels like it's starting to fall apart a little bit. If they could have won, not the last one, but the one before that, where they were essentially out of position, that would have helped them out so much. They have few grenades in this round. They would love it if Mad Lions try and go a little bit quicker, so that they don't have to use so many nades just to hold on. Fallen taken down. Shush, he's had a rough couple of openings to some of these rounds here, Shush, just walking into headshots and...
I think he actually kind of... Ooh, KNG needs to find that kill. A-Core making himself small. What a peek. KNG will probably be frustrated that he didn't get it, and maybe frustrated that he continued that fight for so long.
I'm frustrated.
I think Shush was trying to chase down Mayern, who showed himself at the top of A ramp, and...
I don't know what kind of self-control you'd have to have if you're KNG to not keep doing that, because you just know, like, I dinged him, he's essentially crouching on a ramp to try and stay alive. Somehow able to do it. That's disgusting.
At least Fallen is stuck around, but no utility on Fallen or Mayor in the A defenders. Not even a flashbang to give a chance for a teammate. So it's Fallen. Off angle, nails Roy. He is on point today with the AWP.
Yeah, he is. Man back here could still foil this plan for Mad Lions. He swings wide, and Fur does go down to a Molotov weirdly, but it's still a 2-on-3, and time is running out quickly. Taco coming up with a kill. Now it's all on Aiko, and he's going to get caught by Mayan. Nice defense from Mayan, I thought. Really playing that one the best way possible. Give another round to MIBR. Yes. And another AWP.
Sometimes as that anchor in the A bomb site, it's not even about kills that you get. It's Mayan staying alive, having a presence in pit, and obviously Fur rotating over.
This is going to be ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah.
Oof. Fur rotating over to throw that flashbang so Mayan can just get that timely kill at the top of A ramp. So double up is, well, one up is recovered from Akor's body. That's passed over to KNG. But the money is still not good for MIBR. They need to go on a run to end this half.
Looking for just the gap in the smoke. Ooh, a little bit dangerous. They know that he's here. Are they going to be able to abuse that? He's already a little bit low on health. They'd love to try and grenade him down, but it's not going to be possible. A lot of smokes in the window, and no one's going to try and take this fight. Okay. Wallbang, though. That's efficient.
It's Akor wallbanging. You must be very excited.
I'm always excited.
Ooh, missed shot from KNG. Bubsky able to force him back for the moment. Both ops brought very low. Well, Fur has the op passed over to him because he's so incredibly low. Mayan is in a really tough position.
You're practically unwinnable unless he gets the immediate kill up here in Palace. See, grenades are starting to rain in. There are a lot of people coming up behind me, and he's calling it in right now. Those people in CT spawn need to help him right now. Oh, jumping into the bomb site with the bomb out. That's dangerous, but they can't help him. They actually can't swing because the swing would have to be so wide that you're exposed to pretty much every other part of that bomb site. So, bomb is going to be planted here. Nice spam at the end, but Fallen now in a dangerous position, even trying to escape. Shush goes down, and it's a 3-on-3, and they're not really done yet here, MIBR. They're going to go for it.
Yeah, well, they know the position, KNG. Oh, Taco wins that somehow. That's incredible. But still a tough time. KNG has one more. They know the position of Roy. No Molotov, no smoke to hold him back. It's got to be a kill, and he's going to challenge against Taco. Fallen has a kit, but Roy puts a stop to it before it can even begin. What an incredible 1 versus 3 from Palace. And that might be the dagger of this first half.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. And that is... I don't know, again, you're not going to read that in any textbook, but it makes so much sense when you see it. It's, instead of, you know, baiting around the bomb and trying to play for that, it's like, I'm gonna go so early that you won't even expect it. Like, it's before you are even in a position where I'm forced into it. You can see Fallen was like, all right, I'm just going to tap the bomb once before he starts to fight. And he's just like, nope, I'm already there. 1 HE grenade and a lot of deagles.
I cannot believe that Taco has such an incredible performance to make that retake doable. Mad Lions was so spread across the map. They were just lurking at every different point of rotation for MIBR. It felt like there was no way that MIBR was even going to get close to retaking that bomb site and still almost made it happen.
Oh, Roy fighting here the whole round, and it all pays out. Looked like he was about to find some awkward timing, but it was perfect. 8-5. This is turning into a brilliant first half for Mad Lions. And MIBR, I don't know, they've even managed to save a bunch of AWPs and everything, which, I mean, their economy's actually been much better than it could have been.
I think the real issue MIBR is having is they have not been able to contain the mid presence of Mad Lions, the mid take, whether it's fast up catwalk. Again, this is another round. Remember, Mayan was in that cubby, and 4 players from Mad Lions walked up connector. They're not able to find a successful presence in mid on defense that can even give them the information of what kind of a hit is coming from mid. That's through a smoke.
Yeah, it's through a smoke, and it's the B bomb site player. You know you get that kill on Taco, then it's going to cause a bit of a rotation on that CT defense. Oh, that smoke goes way past Bubsky. This is almost 100% a kill if he goes for it. Oh no, the gun barrel is showing instead. KNG just got into the one position that would have saved him. Unbelievable. Grenade out right behind him. Now the USP, he knows they're on the other side, but he's going to make his escape. That is the one way that would have worked out in his favor.
Oh dear. They're under a lot of pressure. First trying to manufacture a grenade out of nowhere. And Asilian just flies right past KNG, but I don't think they realize Fur's over at bench. Asilian is kind of peeking towards market as if he might have been scared away from this. Easy kill for Fur. He knows now. Asilian close up, one more, and Fur can't handle it, but Mayern is here. They've bought time at the very least, and it's a 2-on-2. MIBR must have this round.
Yeah, it's an absolutely critical round. Coming in from the Catwalk is Fallen with the AWP. See if he can find a good angle. Oh no! He maybe could have taken his time. I think he saw just a gun barrel or something and he just went straight for it. He's high-powered right now, just jumping into the site, unscoped, looking for anyone to fight. Does see Asilian and will take him right down, man. He's feeling so confident in the moment. Roy was in a 1 versus 3 last time. This time, it's a 1 versus 2. And they're going to try and see if they can put up a little bit of a smoke. I'm not sure that's actually going to help him that much. Forcing him to use the rifle at the very least, and they'll find him right away. Wow, what a retake. That could have gone wrong 10 different ways. I still can't believe KNG even survived the first engagement.
I know, that's actually incredible. He gets very fortunate because Bubsky had the counterplay, but just that little small peek that Bubsky goes for gives away the game. KNG does a great job, Fur as well, but these jiggle peeks from Fallen, he is just so good at getting information before committing to the fight with that AWP. MIBR with a chance to make this as close as humanly possible at halftime. Round 15 here as MIBR tries to get up to 7. Ever since the first 3 rounds off the pistol, MIBR hasn't been able to win 2 in a row.
Now's the chance. Acor, though, making that very, very rough. He's even seeing this coming. He knows that there could be someone there. Taco not going to overextend. He's also the last B bomb site player, so if he does go down in this position, that's awful. And the grenade, and even Acor, I think before it even landed. I mean, you said not 2 in a row. They're not going to get a chance this time. They've been completely cleaned out of this round. KNG fighting at the end, but it'll be 9-6 in favor of Mad Lions in the first half. Wow, that was a very, very difficult round. MIBR couldn't do anything.
Well, I mean, there's Acor kind of flexing a little bit. Fallen had just done it in the clutch with the AWP. This time, Acor initiates everything in middle. That's really well done. We could see Mad Lions' prowess here on Mirage. It's why the desk was very confident that there'd be a third map, and it's looking that way as well from our point of view, I think. We'll see. After the break, we're going to have the second half, and we'll see if we get to that third map, which would be Dust 2. Stay tuned.
Lions. And already with the first map, MIBR picked it up on Train. Second map here is looking very, very good for Mad Lions. Could give us that third map on Dust too. I hope we get there. This has been great Counter-Strike that we've been seeing. This
has been a very fun battle. I mean, MIBR stepping up to the task. It's weird thinking that they're coming in here as underdogs, but they've looked good so far, individually on point. A little bit, actually, I would say a lot tactically outplayed in that first half, and now we got to see what kind of an offense they're going to come up with. But Mad Lions was able to play them like fiddles, mostly off the back of so much success at the B bomb site.
Oh, double HE. They're going to wait for it. They're going to throw one. Second one coming in, and it explodes Taco, but look at how low Man and Fleur are as well. That's a rough way to get into a round, but they're just fighting their way through the Glocks. Doesn't matter, I guess, if you're getting the kills. A-Core will take down KNG, and it's still a 3-on-3 for the Afterplant, which is a little bit tricky for MIBR. They're all trapped pretty much on the same spot of the map with low health. I'd be impressed if they could find their way out with these Glocks.
You can see Fallen almost wants to make the run. Here comes the retake. Shush with an angle, immediately gushed. Fallen now, a new one, and Mayron is delivering again in a pistol round. Double peeking out to the other side. It's A-Core brought low with one more headshot, and Fallen, he's controlling it. He gets the last kill. 9-7, MIBR take the pistol right out of the hands of Mad Lions.
Wow, I mean, again, they were just all dancing behind that one pillar on the bomb site. That was pretty much it. And we saw him right at the end. The kit, I think, was all the way out towards the middle of the map. It was out on there towards Catwalk there. So they would have had to have run a fair bit if they wanted to, you know, be speedy about it. That is a big win.
I mean, you set it up perfectly. Low HP, all in the same position, nowhere to really go. That is a low percentage pistol round that MIBR comes out with. And, I mean, I guess this is kind of the reason why we see teams stack so much on the CT side. Not that that was the correct call to make, but look at what Mad Lions had set up. A double nade that got them a kill and massive damage onto 2 players from MIBR, and you still lose the round.
Yeah, which is...
It's got to be so frustrating.
If you replay that 10 more times, they probably win the next 9 of them.
Not this time.
Well, there's a 3-man stack at the bomb side, and they do have some weapons to fight with, though the flashbang is so good. Roy turning around for it and going down. Cillian maybe could have picked up a second kill there. Now they're all going to fall, and the backup is not quite there in time. They needed to stay alive a second longer. That's a powerful hit towards the A-bomb, or the B-bomb side there.
That's really well done. MAC-10 coming out first as well. Shush, the only one remaining. He was tagged up early through a smoke at the A-bomb site, but he might step up to the plate, see if he can get one kill, steal a rifle out of the hands. Actually, there's a few low players. Mayron at 57, KNG right there as well, Fur at 19.
Yeah.
Although Fur is very safe.
All right. Just the one.
Just the one. Back away.
Leave it at that. I don't know. I think that kind of a defense could have done a lot more damage. MIBR. Lucky, I mean, no, lucky, but good to get that first kill without any kind of, you know, crossfire or any kind of quick retaliation.
I think the first entry that Taco gets with the MAC-10 is that player in dark, and I think he had like a nade out. I think he was pulling out, you know, some kind of a smoke or flashbang to delay or another nade stack perhaps, but I think that if he has a pistol out and is able to engage that fight properly, maybe that doesn't go as well for for MIBR, but yeah, looked good. All rifles for the Brazilian side, AKs and 1 Galil.
Single flashbang on Mad Lions. See if they're going to go for a mid-crunch. It is classic on this map. You can throw it all the way over in from the A-bomb site and try and catch someone with it. They're going to be so quick out on that ramp. Good return with the USP and actually dinking up Fallen there. A little bit tricky. They still should be able to recover this just fine and not lose too much more. And indeed they will. Only for going down. So, like the fight out of Mad Lions, but it's not going to be enough.
Fallen put out the Molotov because he wanted to pick up the AK for the Galil in time, and he just ran through and found his own Galil again. Sucker.
That's a shame.
All tied up. First gun round, and A-Core's on the AWP immediately, which should be no surprise to anyone.
Yeah, he's been hitting really hard with it here on Mirage. 16-11 right now. Leading the scoreboard, in fact. CT side open could be a very different experience, so we'll see if he's going to be able to find some space for it. He's already out on B. I think he made the quick jump. That van jump that people have been raving about.
Raving and talking about. Well, they have control of B halls entirely. Asilian is very pushed up, but it's a lot of resources still there for an MIBR team walking through this smoke. Roy, no idea just yet. Now he spots out. He's got the kill, but that's it. Immediate trade, and Shush has to back off. Fallen knows what comes next. Big kill with the Galil.
Underpass there. Should be a free kill on Fallen. At least it will be 3-on-3, and the bomb is going to be going down. Fur, look at the timing here. He's got both in the middle, and that's the round going their way. Excellent shooting. That was so well timed for him to go for that fight. Shush is going to be, well, even if he got one kill there, no chance to really win the round, I think. Even though Fallen goes down after that kill, right? He knows there's the Opper on Catwalk, and he knows one came from Underpass, so it's perfect information relayed over to Fur to allow him to make that spectacular play. Mad Lions had, just as that hit was coming in, pushed up into the B hallways. So they actually knew that there was no fight at B, but they did. I don't think they could even call it out in time. They're like, "There's no one at B." Oh yeah, it's A. I think yeah. Well, that hit, that timing of that push for MIBR was just perfect for that. Yeah. But I think Mad Lions kept that second player with the Cillian for far too long. Acor with the AWP was backing him up for that push, and that's just a long time to have two players that far away from the action. Every single round except for the pistol, MIBR has had a fast flash over the A wall and have challenged into the A bomb site. And that'll force some utility out of the anchor moving forward. Similar to how Mad Lions was training MIBR and Taco to expect B pressure. MIBR doing the same thing over at A, but 2 kills. Retake is doable now. Doable, but unlikely, I would say. I don't know how you get in here. It's going to be a 10-second defuse. You need to just basically run for it right now. Straight up. Fallen getting caught. That's a little bit uncomfortable. But even then, they're still in trouble, Mad Lions. They've had the man lead for a long time. Taco now up here. See if he can get a kill and swing for it. They're on the 10-second defuse, but Roy has to stay alive. Deagle's out. He's going to take him down. 4 seconds left on the defuse, and yeah, he had to come off, but there was no other chance. At least they're going to get the AWP. No, they're not even going to do that. That 10-second defuse is, yeah, it's very hard to do. All they got was a costly round for MIBR, but Mayern had 13k, so I think MIBR is going to be more than fine just shrugging that one off. Yeah, I agree. Now, if Mad Lions can win this round, that round previous that we just saw would have significance, but Mad Lions need to get started on the winning ways. This is their map pick, and so far they're getting blanked on the CT side. 0-5 against MIBR to start this out. Definitely shocking. You have to think things are naturally going to slow down for MIBR this round. Maybe. They're trying to keep the pace up, coming right down to the faces. 2 people that I think were supposed to be flashed, but just 1. Not flashed enough. I think there was a moment where that play would have been perfect, and they missed that moment. Roy with 37 health sticking around. That seems so dangerous, but it's enough for the kills. And that is well worth it, even if it's going to be hard to get out. He just continues. I can't even really explain it. Huge double. That's a pretty nerdy angle on Fallen. It is. Yeah, he's got to feel kind of bad. Good shot from Mayern. Geek. Ooh, a chance for Taco. 2 kills. And oh, this is not great for Mad Lions. They needed to win this round convincingly. Look at the money. Yeah. They can't afford to take these losses, so the re-aggression from Roy is a bit confusing with low health. Yeah, it's like you want to admire the fact that it's still going on, but at the same time, if this ends up losing the round, which it looks like it won't, that's still dangerous. All right, that's a free fire. They're gonna get it with 3 people alive. It's better than it could have been. I think there was a chance there that completely backfires. Yeah, that 3rd kill would have been the disaster, especially if you consider if they pick off that player in the A-bomb. Yeah, see, they are blind. The jump just came maybe a second late. Yeah. Nerd. Yeah. Is there anything showing? No. I didn't think there was a gun barrel there. Shush just reading his mind. All right, back to the same tactic, essentially, for MIBR. They didn't like that they didn't get to pull it off against the mid-aggression. Roy's in that same damn angle, and this time it's going to get spammed, but he still finds a way to grab 1 and a 2nd. Roy is good for a double kill, 2 rounds straight in connector, and Bumsky's even going to add on top of it a late crunch in mid, and MIBR's caught completely off guard. Surely... Oh, wow. Acor actually going down. That's a bit interesting. Could lose them the AWP, and they don't really have the money for giving away such expensive rifles. I mean, if they kill Taco here, he's so far. Yeah, oh, this is good. I love it. That's smart. Throw that gun away.
Especially because if he gets one more kill, it goes back to what we just said in the previous round. The economic damage done is going to be huge. So they'll have to reinvest in the most expensive weapon that is commonly used in pro play. Taco looking for that third. He might. Oh, that's a weird little off angle. Again, Roy and his off angles.
Yeah, he's hard to deal with. You have to expect that's the last time he can make that play inside of the smoke, though. Surely next time they just double nade.
Well, the play that he made previously, like, look, this is over the smoke. This is more standard play. He did hold that same angle, but he didn't get anything from it. So, but yeah, you're right. You have to think if MIBR the next time they go mid with rifles, like, they're going to be way more cautious about turning in towards connector. Tech 9s are out, Anders.
It's great. I love it. They do have armor as well, at least on the one of them. Now remember, run and shoot. And don't stop once you start. Those are the rules. Vasilian and Bubsky down here. I don't know if he's got a spot, but the grenades are out, and it lands right on top. That's so devastating, and the M4 will clean it all up. They never got to the shooting part. They actually just get slaughtered.
Yeah, in a big way. 4 players survive. Money grows for Mad Lions. MIBR a blistering start to the half, but now that Mad Lions have utility, have money to rebuy their weapons, the AWP in the hands of Acor, they've really struggled now that the rifles are out for Mad Lions. And mid-pressure, mid-presence for MIBR, what, 2 rounds in a row hasn't really worked out. They've been slaughtered by Roy every time they've gone there, and look at the difference. Look how aggressive Mad Lions is being. 2 players in underpass, though. This pushes everything. KNG, the first kill. Roy is there. He's going to get traded, surely, by Fur. I cannot believe MIBR did not press the issue at the A-bomb, so they had 3 players ready to step in at that point. They've even thrown the smoke wall.
Yeah, and you get confirmation that there's 2 people down there. That's a good moment mathematically to go for it.
I mean, Acor's in a really weird position, but I feel like MIBR is out-calling themselves at this point.
Look at Asilian moving up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who's good. This is almost a coin flip. They're somehow going to catch them in underpass with 2 people, almost 3.
I'm so confused by this.
We're all confused right now. Shush, seeing it, getting the kill, and now Fallen. He's about to get shot at the back. He's a second away from doing it now. He's going to be moving up, and he'll win the fight against Shush, but he's not real. Oh, he's still alive. Acor getting the follow-up. That could have cost him everything, and now he's got that deep line into it. Not going to miss the chance against Taco and Mayan. 48 seconds, and in a 1 versus 2.
I would love to just be able to sit down and talk through this round, but hold the thought, because Mayan still has a chance. Oh, that's a risky jump. He's going to get into the bomb site. And that's an even riskier plant out in the open, facing towards connector. Molotov from Mad Lions prevented them from punishing it. A big round for Mayer, and if he can deliver.
They have smokes, though. I mean, if they realize that he's up here without him getting a kill, they could do a lot to make it tricky. They've even thrown away the AWP. No reason to risk that one shot working. There's a smoke on the bomb. And now Mayan, second smoke not going to do anything, but it does extend that smoke, made it very hard to predict the angle. He's up there. They're up on top of the box. The spray comes through. He's not guessing it. He's blind. And Mad Lions defuse inside of it. Those wide smokes, because you can keep the memory in mind, you know, roughly where the bomb is if there's just one smoke on top. But once it is extended like that, it actually does throw off your aim quite a bit, and the flashbang didn't make it easier.
It's a pretty bold play though to put your life on the line of a smoke diffuse in a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I would love to just have Fallen walk through that round as we replay it, because he actually had the bomb at the A bomb site with his 2 teammates, and he left the A bomb site with the bomb to go underpass to go back to the A bomb site. That just seems like a situation where you leave Fur on his own and you continue your 3-man portion of that attack, and you have him lurk underpass.
Yeah, it would be worth questioning them about. Maybe there's some detail that we missed that they felt like was going to be vital. KNG goes down as a wide swing. Asilian, that's the bomb. They actually could have had a chance for a very, very quick bomb plant, which would have been awkward for Mad Lions, even if they have the gun and man advantage here. Now finally going to go through, but there's been a couple of more seconds. They have 1 smoke left here, and that's going to be used. That actually is a huge smoke. Oh, dear. Let's see what Taku do here with the Mac-10. He's low on health, but they're going to have to come through, and an easy kill. Asilian going down. At least it's a 2-on-4 MIBR. This might be one of the last chances they have on this map. try and keep it alive. And Fallen, he gets one. Roy swings wide for it, and even if he's low on health, he's going to win it now. Mayan in a 1 versus 3. The bomb not really exactly planted for him inside of that smoke, and Roy just can't be hit in this round. That's going to be Mad Lions picking it up, but a dangerous round, I think. That smoke there.
The initial 2 fights won by Mad Lion were massive, though. KNG had an open space fight at top mid that he loses. And I forget who it was that lost that battle towards Catwalk that, again, was just a one-on-one in open space. Either of those go the way of MIBR. That's a little bit more doable. Still, the plant helps them get a solid buy here with plenty of utility behind it. KNG 6100. He'll certainly go for an AK with utility. As Fallen already has the op. But MIBR calls a timeout. They are in a 5-round losing streak. Once Mad Lions won their first round, they haven't slowed things up. They have been relentless on defense.
There's really no way for I think for Fallen to know it. But if he had the intel that they were all coming through the market there, if he could have swung in to help out Taco, so they would have had a crossfire when the smoke was up, that would have been insane.
Well, also, he would have, I mean, listen, if he knows they're all coming through market, he's also not playing at that pillar where there's nowhere else to go. Even after that first kill when he sticks around, we can obviously see, but he can't. He probably thought most of the pressure due to the mid-push was going to come from Catwalk.
Yeah, that's where Silly got the kill.
Yeah, KNG saw, I think, 2, maybe 3 players, at least 2 players at top mid, so Catwalk would be the logical conclusion. But it's part of the benefit of Mad Lions. Such good protocols. Oh, hold the thought. Flames allow them to get aggressive, and Taco never saw it. Fallen as well. Still just blinded by the fire, and he missed his chance. He's going to have to go back for more, but it's already over.
Wow.
This is Mad Lions having such a good plan and setup for retaking bomb sites that they can be aggressive in middle the way we've seen them push up with 3 players. They can be aggressive towards the A ramp as we've just seen with 2 to 3 players. They can be aggressive in B halls because they know when they have to come back and recover a weaker defense or a bomb plant, they know exactly what they're going to do. They have great protocols for it. It's obviously looking very clean now that they've got enough utility to last throughout an entire round.
Yeah, I mean, some of these wins here are they're maybe cutting it a little bit close, but it does seem like Mad Lions are way better prepared for especially for the late rounds. Mayan and Fur, I don't know, do some damage, get a bomb plant, probably more than anything else what you wish for. They spent so much money, and Mad Lions are about to be at map point here. Doesn't feel like they're going to give this one away. I think MIBR are going to have to basically take it from them. Man, sneaking in, and does get at least a headshot on Shush, but they needed for that to be clean and perfect, and it was not. 15 to 11.
He needed that first kill. He needed that one over in dark. 4 chances for Mad Lions to put away MIBR in map 2, take us to a final map of Dust 2. And based off the last 6 rounds, which have all been won by Mad Lions, it shouldn't be too difficult of an affair to win one of these next 4. They have all the money, they've got all the cash flow, they've got a buffer built up behind them as well, and MIBR fighting without an AWP. Fighting with scraps mostly. Oh god, triple nade. Mayern's gonna burn. I think Mad Lions had to have read that there was gonna be some kind of a timing hit, or just assumed that someone from MIBR was gonna try and change the pace.
What's happening to him? Props for following through. KNG nearly got down. He was like, you know what, I have this mission and I'm gonna go for it. Oh, the swing with the C-set 75. That could have easily got the kill. They know he couldn't reload, but they wanted to chase him down, and Acor, he was up for it. He's like, you know what? Let's dance.
He thrives in those positions when everything's getting hectic, getting crazy.
Oh.
He's got 21 kills. Bubsky at 21 as well. My player for Mad Lions on this defense has been Roy. His play in connector, he had those back-to-back doubles to get him started on the path of a win streak. That impact cannot be understated. Taco and Fallen against the world.
They went on, what, a 5-round win streak. I might be out to start the second half with, and then Mad Lions just said, you know what, it's done.
Yeah, that's enough. Let's go to Dust 2.
I agree, though. Let us go to Dust 2, because I think that could be so much fun.
Yep.
A lot of all power on both sides. It'll be interesting to see. Fallen and Taco, 2 versus 3. 40 seconds left, and they just have to commit to it. They don't have any smokes or anything to block anything off, so Flashbang's the last chance they're going to get, and it wasn't deep enough to do anything against the AWP of Acor. He'll find his 22nd kill, tying himself up with Roy and Shush. He knows where they are. There's Acor taking the lead at the end. 16-11 as Mad Lions will win the second map. Let's put us on to the third one.
Yeah.
Great series this is so far. I'm really loving it.
Yeah, it was obvious that MIBR needed a little bit more success in their CT half. And there were a couple where they had some opportunities to have a much more decent CT side, but either way, you can see Mad Lion's prowess on this map when things are more open and they can be a little bit more tactically loose.
Yeah.
They have a lot of fun. That's it. That's map 2. We're going to a third and final deciding map. Dust 2 is next. Stay tuned.